What it do? What it do? What it do? What's happening with it? Y'all already know you tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go talking that boxing again. And yeah, when y'all come in the building, hit that like button. Let me know y'all in the building. And we definitely gonna cook today. We definitely gonna cook today. The assassin DLJ, what it do? Salute. On the mic with Terrence Bailey, what's happening with it? James, what's good? Uppercuts Boxing Nation, what's happening with it? I got you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. See. You must be talking about my inbox on Facebook, man. I gotta log into it. Hold on. I hardly even be on that account. I probably would have never seen it uppercuts. I probably would have never seen it if you hadn't told me right now. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, uppercuts. Yeah, I already know you've been had it popping. I didn't know that though. You know what I'm saying? What you was telling me right now, I had no idea, you know. But yeah. And I'm definitely gonna let people know about yo, you know what I'm saying, yo Facebook show. Wish I had known that yesterday. But yeah. Alex Sanchez, salute. Cheese All Out Fitness. What's happening with it? SWAT TX. What's good? Mr. Steal Your Chin, what's happening with it? Jay Chestnut, what it do? Jay Lee, what's happening with it? My man, Devin Blocker, Tupac 13. And there you go, my man, Smooth Groove Boxing, off in the building, straight from that Oak Cliff. What you know about it? He said, Key, I know we gonna step out to get some food when you come to the city for the fight. I gotta link up with you. You already know. Say less. You already know what it is. Yeah. Robert Pitts in the building. What's happening with it? Mox G. Salute. Yeah. It is going down. Like I said, hit the like button before we get started because we definitely gonna cook today. We definitely gonna cook today, y'all. So as you come in the building, make sure that y'all hit that like button. You know, Master Khalid, salute. John Kramer in the building. What's happening with it? Love him down, Gaither in the building. What's happening with it? I can't say your name, so I'm gonna just say 913. Salute. Mini Mill, what's happening with it? So yeah, we gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna cook on that, y'all. Cause yeah. We definitely gonna cook on that. A lot going on. And if y'all ain't checked out my video that I put out yesterday, and I broke down to y'all what's going on behind the scenes and shit, what's going on with the situation with PBC, Al Heyman, and Terrence Crawford. If y'all ain't checked out that video, make sure that y'all go check out that video. You know, if you're wondering what's really going on. But yeah, like I said, hit the like button because we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot going on in boxing. Devin Blocker said he seen it. Yeah, appreciate you. So anyway, so let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, before we get into this Canelo news that's been broke, because I want to get some more people. Wait for more people to get in the building before we start cooking on this Canelo stuff that's going on. Because I know people gonna come in the building, they gonna want to get it off their chest. So I'm gonna drop some links, in a little bit. I ain't gonna wait too long, but I'm gonna drop some links in a little bit, and we're gonna all talk about the situation that's going on with Canelo and the decision that it looked like that he probably finna make. Now, besides that, it's some news I want to get out there. Now, Teofimo Lopez's his former assistant trainer, who is now the head trainer of Alawalin. He trains Alawalin, and he used to be a fighter, right? He used to be a world champion himself. I think his name is Kamichi. I forget his first name, but Kamichi. He used to be a world champion himself, right? So he recently did an interview about Teofimo Lopez moving up to 140 pounds. And he says that, they should have never took the fight against George Kambosos. He said he wasn't training George Kambosos, right? For the fight with, my bad. He said he wasn't training Teofimo Lopez for the fight with George Kambosos, right? I think he said the last fight that he trained Teofimo Lopez was either in the Vasyl Lomachenko fight or the fight before that with Richard Coleman. But anyway, so he said he wasn't training him, but he said he's known for a while now that Teofimo Lopez had no business fighting at 135 no more. He said Teofimo Lopez should have just basically, skipped that George Kambosos fight and moved up, because he had been having trouble making weight for a while. He was having a lot of trouble making 135. So he says that, he kind of seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? He kind of seen it coming if Teofimo Lopez was going to stay at 135 pounds. So he goes on to say, the reason why he didn't train Teofimo Lopez for this last fight is because Bob Arum, and some of y'all seen this in the lawsuit with Terrence Crawford, how Bob Arum, he gives an extra bonus fee so they could pay their trainers and fee for their training camp, right? So he says that it was a money issue why he didn't train, Teofimo Lopez for this last fight, because it wasn't with Top Rank, wasn't with Bob Arum. And so Bob Arum was like, hey, y'all ain't fighting under me. I'm not paying him shit. I ain't paying him no bonus. If he gonna get a bonus, let Triller or let DAZN pay him the bonus, for the trainers or whatever. But so they didn't do that. They didn't do it. So he wasn't gonna get paid. So he was like, I'm not gonna train you for this fight. Anyway, he says that so he just talks about Teofimo Lopez having trouble making the weight and whatnot, and he's seeing some shit like this coming if he stayed at 135. So he goes on to say that he looks at the 140-pound weight division, and he says that they're gonna need to basically pick and choose Teofimo Lopez's fights at 140 very carefully. He says he don't see Teofimo Lopez being able to succeed if they throw him right in there with the Sharks. So he feels that they should, basically choose his fights carefully when, now that he's moving up to 140 pounds. And I think so too. You know what I'm saying? I think so too, because I think that Teofimo Lopez now, he needs to have fights to where he can get his confidence back up and he could feel unbeatable again, like he did before he faced Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Actually, like he did before he faced George Kambosos, right? Because his confidence was too high when he faced George Kambosos, because he felt like he was just gonna go in there and knock George Kambosos clean the fuck out. He underestimated George Kambosos. So yeah, you do need to get his confidence back real high again, but I don't think his confidence is ever going to get too high again, because if he got common sense, he learned from this situation. So as far as who they putting him in the ring with next, we hear that they're going to put him in the ring with Arnold Barboza. I think he's good enough to beat Arnold Barboza, right? But you don't want to put him in the ring with competition higher than that right now. If you trying to make the maximum amount of money off of Teofimo Lopez and build him to be the takeover again, right? You can't put him in there with no Regis Prograis. You can't put him in there with a Gary Antoine Russell. You can't put him in there with a Josh Taylor because, you know, all them fighters will beat the brakes off of Teofimo Lopez. Even though Teofimo was a good fighter, all them fighters will beat the brakes off of him. So you're going to have to be real careful with the type of fighter that you put him in with. I think you put him in with a Arnold Barboza. I think he gets past Arnold Barboza. And then I think you might put him in there with somebody like a Jose Zepeda or Jose Pedraza. To me, Teofimo Lopez, after he gets his confidence back up, I think he's good enough to beat a Jose Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, you know, Teofimo Lopez, he got a long road ahead of him just to get his confidence back to where it needs to be, right? And that's with, you know, some of these fighters, they call it mental health issues or whatever, you know. It's just confidence. Some fighters don't, you know, they lose confidence very easy. You can call it, oh, well, he's having mental health issues. Man, fighters didn't dealt with that shit ever since, you know, boxing was boxing. You got some fighters that, you know, if they lose, they brush themselves off and say, fuck it, it was my fault. You know, I know what went wrong, and they ready to get right back in there to show people that they are the best. And you got some fighters, they fuck around and lose and have a mishap, and that shit bothers them more than the next fighter. They start to lose confidence. Am I that good? Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Maybe this and maybe that. And that's with all sports. You know, boxing is, you know, about 80% mental. You feel me? So, you know, it is what it is. Shelton Moore, what's happening with it? A Sneed, what's good? Jay Lee, what's happening with it? Right side, what's happening with it? He say T.O. finna get ate up at 140 pounds. Man, that, like I said, like his old trainer said, you got to move him right. If you move him correctly, he could have a lot of success at 140. But if you don't move him correctly, it's gonna be a problem. My man, Dr. Mark Stearns is in the building. What's happening with it? And y'all go subscribe to my man, Dr. Mark Stearns. You know what I'm saying? Real to the white meat. Real to the bone gristle. My man, boxing matchups with that Wayne Friedman in the building. What's happening with it? Make sure that y'all go sub to boxing matchups with Dwayne Friedman. And if y'all ain't sub to KQKC Boxing Network, that is KQKC Boxing Network, the OG, you know what I'm saying? The OG of this thing. I don't know what to tell you. You need to get, you know what I'm saying? You need to get your life right and get your mind right. Go sub to KQKC Boxing Network and don't wait to do it. Do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Do it right now. That man is putting on, he calling every big fight, every weekend. And I'm telling you, the skills that he got calling fights, that shit is amazing to me because it's hard to do. If you ever tried to call a fight blow by blow, punch by punch, that shit ain't easy to do. And he do it with perfection. So, yeah. My man, Paul Brown, what's happening with it? Andrew 100, what's good? Let me see who else we got in the building we didn't miss. Tag, what's happening with it? Abel Perez, what's happening with it? Pablo, my man Emmanuel H in the building, what's good with it? A1 Hoops on, and make sure that y'all sub to my man Emmanuel H. For everybody that love basketball, you don't want to miss his channel. You don't want to miss his channel. He giving y'all all the updates that's going on. Anything you need to know that got to do with basketball, you need to be subbed to A1 Hoop Zone. And we got my man Henry Sale in that super chat. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through, dropping that super chat. He says, heard Ben wants to fight Danny. How you see it going? I got Danny KO, and I respect you. No, he said, I respect your basically knowledge of boxing. I appreciate you, man. If Conor Ben fights Danny Garcia, I like that fight. But it's one problem, right? One problem is that Danny Garcia, and he told me this personally. When I spoke to Danny Garcia back in October, Danny Garcia told me personally he's not going back down to 147 pounds, right? Unless it's just like a huge fight that he can't, you know what I'm saying, that he can't ignore. He's not going to 147. So that means that Conor Ben will have to go up to 154 and fight Danny Garcia. Now, we know Danny Garcia was another fighter that was having problems making 147 pounds for a while. I think a lot of that is because Danny Garcia is not a gym rat and he don't stay in shape all year round. So it's not just that he can't make the weight and he getting older and he's training all the time. No, I think a big problem with Danny Garcia is his discipline and focus when you don't have a fight coming up, right? So I don't know how Danny Garcia is going to do at 154. But when I look at Danny Garcia at 154 and then Conor Ben having to come up to 147 pounds, to 154, I think that gives an advantage to Danny Garcia, right? Danny Garcia is going to the weight that he wants to be at, where he feels where he going to be more comfortable, where he going to have more power. And Conor Ben is just getting settled into 147. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even done nothing real big at 147 pounds. But Conor Ben is the young, hungrier fighter. I think it's a good scrap. I like that fight. I actually like that fight a lot. But, is Conor Ben willing to move up to 154? I even heard Conor Ben calling out Triple G. And I'm like, why is Conor Ben calling out Triple G and he fights at 147 pounds? Like, is Conor Ben just looking for big paydays? Why would he move up to 160 to fight Triple G? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because it don't really look like to me that Conor Ben is really trying to do great things at 147 pounds, because then you hear him calling out Adrian Broner. Why are you calling out Adrian Broner? You know what I'm saying? When you know what level AB is on right now. How come you're not calling out a Virgil Ortiz? Why are you not calling out a Jerome Boots Ennis and fighters like that? So with all that being said, I don't think Conor Ben confidence level is where it needs to be to move up to 154 pounds and face somebody like Danny Garcia. So I got Danny Garcia beating Conor Ben. Yeah, I got Danny Garcia in that fight. He just got to show me his confidence is more than what it is right now. Jay Lee says, facts. The OG be calling the hell out of them fights. And I'm telling you. He says, do you think Canelo Duck and Jermall Charlo? We're going to get into all of that, man. We're going to get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to get into Canelo. My man Batman in the building. What's happening with it, Batman? Ball in the building. My man Seattle Boxing Talk is in the building. What it do? Leon Robinson, what's happening with it? Jawan Rumbles, what's happening with it? Yeah. So y'all hit my like button. Let me see where the likes is at. Let me check out these likes. You know what I'm saying? Let me check out the likes. My man Henry Sale, he says, thanks for the breakdown, bro. Man, I appreciate you, like I said, showing support to the channel. Let me see where my likes is at, though. Let me see. Yeah, these likes is looking horrible. These likes is that shit straight up trash. Come on now. Y'all hit the like button. We got to get these likes up because this is going to be a hell of a show But before we get into the show, you know what I'm saying? Get the lights up. If you in the background, you know, on some bullshit, just sniffing around under the nigga nuts, well, then go back to where you came from. But if you want to see a hell of a show, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. What my man Blue Blood say? Wipe your feet before you enter in. You know what I'm saying? If I got a sign that say take your shoes off, right? And you just walk in my house with your motherfucking shoes on, you're being disrespectful. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Before you come in my house, hit the like button. Randall Bivens, what's happening with it? My man KG Alexander in the building. He say, hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing. Right. Don't cost you shit. We on here working every day, and y'all can't hit a like button. Come on now, man. That shit ridiculous. Like my man Seattle Boxer Talk, he said that like button is free 99. You know, come on now. You in here, you know what I'm saying, getting great show, free content. The least thing you can do is hit the like button. You can't even do that. My man G5 Game in the building. What it do? And make sure that y'all go sub to my man G5 Game. And my man Randall Bivens say, COVID free, baby. Man, I know how it is, man. That shit ain't no joke. You do not want to catch COVID. And I'm glad, man. I'm glad, Randall, you doing a lot better now and you COVID free. Soldier of God, what's happening with it? So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you know what I'm saying? Who do I think Keith Thurman is going to fight next, man? That's a good question, but that's a question I have no idea. I'm going to tell you who I don't want to see him fight next. I don't want to see him fight Errol Spence. I don't want to see him fight I don't want to see him fight a Terrence Crawford next. I don't even want to see him fight a Jerron Boots in his next. And you say, well, those are all good fights. Why wouldn't you want to see Keith Thurman fight those fighters that you just named next? Well, because I don't think Keith Thurman is ready for those fights. I don't think that Keith Thurman will be at his top, top level. I think that Keith Thurman needed another fight in between before he fight one of them dudes, because I look at all those fighters, and even Ugas, I look at those fighters as the top of the food chain, right? The best of the best. So in order for me myself, I like to see the best fight the best. I don't like to see fights where I already know what the outcome is going to be, right? I want to see fights to where I can get on here and I can debate and argue, and we can go back and forth saying, oh, well, no, we think it's going to happen like this, or we think it's going to happen like this, right? Where we can have debates. I don't want to see fights to where I'm like, oh, yeah, he getting knocked out. He getting stopped. What else to talk about, right? And I don't think that Keith Thurman is where he needs to be, to where he is his best self. Now he give me another step up fight, and he showed me, okay, yeah, he's back to like the 2016 Keith Thurman. Then I want to see those fights. But right now, maybe a Jamal James, you know what I'm saying? A Butayev, like I said yesterday, Stanionis, somebody like that. Somebody on that caliber, not Adrian Broner. Why would I want to see him fight AB? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you stupid, but I'm just saying Timothy Mays. I ain't saying that you stupid, but I'm saying that to me would be a ignorant fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? AB can't beat. Why would you put Keith Thurman in the ring to prove what level he's on against somebody like Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner can't beat Mario Barrios right now. Mario Barrios will wipe the floor with AB right now. Adrian Broner can't beat nobody in the top 10 at 147 pounds right now. Adrian, I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't even pick Adrian Broner to beat Ivan Redkach right now. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I wouldn't. Come on now. Y'all seen how Adrian Broner looked in his last fight against Giovanni Santiago. And Adrian Broner, since then, he went on another like 5-month drinking binge. He older. So what makes y'all think we go see a better Adrian Broner than we seen a year ago? He gonna look worse than he did a year ago because he haven't been doing the things to get any better in between time. He been fucking up his body more than what it was when he came into his last fight. And you're not the only one that said, you know, they want to see Adrian Broner fight a Keith Thurman or somebody like that, right? You ain't the only one that said that. I've heard people say that. But come on now, y'all got to think before you say these things. That fight is not even like that. Him beating Adrian Broner, that doesn't do nothing for me, telling me that Keith Thurman is ready to fight Errol Spence, a Jerron Boots Ennis, or Terrence Crawford. It just don't. I mean, like I said, the lower level fighters can whoop on AB right now. Sheena, salute to the queen. Sheena in the building. What's happening with it, Sheena? So with that being said, like I said, man, we need to stop with this Adrian Broner stuff. And his trainer, AB's trainer, Gerald Tucker, GT the Great, he came out and he said himself, he said, you know, I'm sick of these dudes calling out Adrian Broner. He says Adrian Broner is not in no type of shape to be fighting nobody at the top level right now. You know what I'm saying? And he said that in regards to Conor Benn. That's who I would like to see, y'all. I just hit the nail on the head. I would like to see Keith Thurman fight Conor Benn. That's the fight I want to see. Now, is that realistic? Probably not, because you got Conor Benn is with DAZN, and Conor Benn, he ain't mentioned fighting Keith Thurman, so that's a fight that probably won't be made, but that's a fight that I would actually like to see. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight that I would love to see. Conor Benn versus Keith Thurman. I think that would be, Conor Benn would be the perfect measuring stick for us to know if Keith Thurman is going to be the old Keith Thurman, right? That we know from the 2016 and 17, and or is Keith Thurman need to hang it up? That's the perfect measuring stick. Keith Thurman versus Conor Benn. That's what we need to see. Not Keith Thurman versus Adrian Broner. That's washed up. That's just a waste of time. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's happening with it? Javier Valencia, what's happening with it? Outside the Box Media, what's good with it? Snacks B, what it do? Alex Santos, what's happening with it? He said Keith was steamroll Ben. I think that's a perfect measuring stick. If he steamroll Conor Benn, then he gonna, because Conor Benn can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. He hella solid. To me, Conor Benn is better than Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? He is a step above Mario Barrios. That's the perfect measuring stick for Keith Thurman. Put him in there with Conor Benn. It'd actually be a big fight, especially if they would, you know, if we didn't have all this fucking promotional bullshit that's going on. Oh, my fighter is a PBC fighter, so he can't fuck with DAZN, and my fighter is a DAZN fighter, so he can't, you know. That fight would be a huge fight in the UK. You really want to make a big fight for Keith Thurman right now, and you put him in a fight to where it's a big name, it's a competitive name, and it'll do big numbers. Put him in with Conor Benn in the UK. Yeah, put him in with Conor Benn in the UK. That'll be a big fight. He ain't never had to go overseas. Let him do, you know what I'm saying, something that he ain't never done before. But we know we're not going to see that because, you know, this is boxing. We're not going to see nothing like that happen because this is boxing. My man Ricky Williams in the building. What's happening with it, Ricky? Henry Sale says, I just think, and salute to Henry Sale back in that super chat. He says, I just think that Keith has the body problem, but if he could take those body shots, I just can't see anyone except Spence outboxing him. Well, we talking about right now. I can see the top guys. I can see Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, and Jerome Boost is outboxing him right now. Now, if Keith Thurman could hit that next gear, if he hit that next gear to where he back to the old Keith Thurman that we seen in 2016, 2017, yeah, you might have I might be able to agree with you. I don't know, but I don't think he back at the level he needs to be yet. Conor Ben will be a great fight. The best that'll be, to me, that's the best opponent, money wise, and just like, not throwing him in there against the Wolves that you can make. I would love that fight because Conor Ben dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You talking about stopping Keith Thurman to the body. Conor Ben, he sure had the ability to do it. But yeah. So y'all hit the like button, and we 30 minutes in. So hey, I already know we got Batman. He in the motherfucking background biting blood out his lip right now. You know what I'm saying? My man Ricky Williams, you know what I'm saying? He had another podcast set up that he was finna get away. And I think Ricky Williams then crushed his whole podcast set. He done took the motherfucking sledgehammer. He done tore shit up in his house. Ricky Williams needs to get it off his chest right now. And a lot of more people need to get some shit off their chest right now. I can feel the tension in the air. And then, we got my Mexican, we got the Mexican fans in here. They like, fuck everybody. We happy. We don't care what Canelo doing. Fuck y'all. Canelo's the greatest that ever walked the motherfucking face of earth. So it's a lot of tension in the building right now. I can feel it building up. So hit the like button, and I'm going to drop some links, right? I'm going to drop some links, and I'm going to let some people get the tension off of their chest. And I'm going to cook on this also, right? So let's see what we got going on. I know y'all want to get this shit off y'all chest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where Coach is at. Coach ain't even came through yet. Coach, you know what I'm saying? He might have not got the notification. Coach might not know I'm on. But I know that Coach, he probably didn't punch the motherfucker in his face. Coach has probably punched somebody in his face right now. Like I said, I don't know where Coach is at. He probably done punched the motherfucker dead in their face right now, right? Money Brown, I know Money Brown, he done jumped up out of his motherfucking chair right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, Money Brown gonna run, my brother Money gonna run this shit into the ground. Money Brown is sprinting across his motherfucking yard right now. You dig what I'm saying? And my man Drew Titan, I know my man Drew Titan, he in the gym right now. And he done threw a fucking weight at somebody. Drew Titan want to get it off his chest too. And salute to my man Drew Titan. Drew Titan in the gym right now. He was pumping iron, and this motherfucker then threw a 45-pound plate at somebody's forehead. So it's a lot of tension building up. I'm going to drop these links. And like I said, I'm going to let y'all get it off y'all chest. And we going to cook on this situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you get it off. Yeah, W right side. We gonna call it Get It Off Your Chest Wednesday. Hold on. Let me and we gonna cook on this situation, man. We gonna cook. Like I said, man, I don't know, man. And I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on this shit too. Cause I definitely got an opinion. I'm gonna definitely keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to get on and get this shit off your chest, grab the link and get it off your chest or forever hold your peace. You know what I'm saying? My man G5 Game, grab the link. I knew look at Batman. He his foot off his face right now. Batman.
Nah, man.
Batman and fucking goddamn that pulled the goddamn his do-rag off his head. He wiped sweat off his face. Batman hot right now. I know it, man. I was feeling. Hey, I'm feeling some type of way. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about this.
I know how you feel.
Thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know what I feel about it.
That nigga is sucking. I mean, my fault.
Let me hold on. Oh, hold on. Don't jump out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump out the gate yet. Like I said, I'm gonna drop some links. We gonna
I mean, Dmitry Bivol, that joint cool.
Real quick before y'all start talking boxing, like I'm at work, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy. I ain't really got a lot of time to talk, but I did see two great brothers up here that owe me a few push-ups. If y'all could, you know what I'm saying, knock those real quick, that'll be very much appreciated. I'm gonna hop back in the chat because I got to get back to work.
Well, let me say this.
But
let me say this.
You gotta let me know 25 for Batman, and then
Wait, hold on. Let me say this. You gotta, and I'm being 100 with you. You gotta let me know ahead of time, right? Just text me ahead of time if you're gonna want me to do some push-ups because I got this from my computer and how my camera's set up. I'll have to log into my phone and do the push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you're a good man. You're a good man. I trust you.
The push-ups. I
know you ain't set up right now.
How many we got on it?
But
how many we got on it?
I'm gonna let Batman go ahead and have the heel.
And I'm gonna do 25
because I'm supposed to be at work, but y'all boys be easy, man. I know this shit's about to be a fire ass show, so I'm gonna let y'all get to it, man. I can't wait to hear y'all cook, bro.
Right. So Drew, we lost the bet to where we were gonna have to give him push-ups to keep Thurman and get the knockout. So I gotta give him 75 push-ups. I'm gonna do mine straight, but right now the way my setup is, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I have to log in from my phone and do it.
What he got on it?
Here he is. Hey, he is. There go coach. There you go. Look at Batman. Batman, he stay ready though. See, Batman on his cell phone. If I was on my cell phone doing the show, I could do the push-ups.
I did my 20 today. I ain't uploaded yet.
Okay. Oh, you doing the push-ups? Oh, so that's a push-up challenge you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be on it then. We gotta get it right. Oh, so that's a push-up challenge. What's up, Bat? Knockout.
Hey man, I had to hop right on real quick. I saw Coach try to turn off his camera. Coach, I believe you owe me something too. So I don't know if you had a whole laptop issue that Keon is having, but if you don't have a laptop issue that Keon is having, if you could put that camera back on for me, bro, that would be so great. It'll help me get through my day at work. I'm not able to cook with you brothers today. But I'm gonna hop back off.
All right,
Coach, if you can knock them out, man. Coach, you go ahead and knock them out for me if you could.
Hey.
On my way to work, fool.
I ain't ducking no push-ups. I mean, shit, I'm gonna do push-ups anyway. I'm gonna do a gang of push-ups anyway, regardless. I can't remove my camera from my computer in the setup that I got. If I was on my phone, so next time when he hit me, he could let me know ahead of time. Hey, I want you to knock them push-ups out, and I'll just do the show from my cell phone. Coach, you gonna knock them push-ups out? Coach, you gonna knock them push-ups out?
After I got to go downstairs.
He said give him 25, Coach.
I give him 10.
That's what's up.
Give him 10. Hey.
What's up, on boys? What it do?
What's happening with you? What's good? What's going on?
Just chilling, homie.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
you gonna do the push-ups, Coach?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one right quick. I'm about to go to work, so.
Okay, you gotta turn that camera on, Coach.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
All right, y'all can see.
Yeah, you good. All shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There you go. 11.
All right, we got 11.
All right, let's get down to business now.
That's good enough. All right, bet. So
y'all bring me up to speed because I just got in the crib.
So I'm gonna bring everybody up to speed right now. Y'all give me a second. Hold on. I'm gonna get everybody up to speed. So and y'all cut y'all cameras off. I mean, not cameras, my bad. You cut your camera on. I meant mic. Y'all can keep the camera on. I meant cut the mic off, right? So here we go. So I'm gonna just read y'all the article, right? ESPN, right? This news broke today. It says sources. This is on ESPN. It says Canelo Alvarez close to a 2-fight deal with Matchroom Boxing to face Dmitry Bivol, Gennady Golovkin. And I'm gonna read y'all what it says. It says Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin at long last are on the verge of a trilogy fight. Alvarez and Eddie Hearn Matchroom Boxing are close in a 2-fight deal worth upward $85 million for boxing's top star to compete on DAZN, sources told ESPN. The first fight would pit Alvarez against light heavyweight title holder Dmitry Bivol on May the 7th in a return at 175, provided Alvarez wins. As expected, he would defend his undisputed 168-pound championship against Triple G in a long-awaited grudge match September the 17th, per sources. Golovkin will first meet Ryota Murata in the scheduled 160-pound title unification in the spring in Tokyo, and like Alvarez, will have to emerge victorious to keep the third fight intact. The deal has not been agreed nor signed yet, sources said, but negotiations are approaching the finish line. Now, my problem with this shit, right? And I got a problem with this. I had a big problem with this because I look at this shit all on the even playing field, right? And so one half of me is like, well, because I didn't know this right now, right? Because I didn't read the full article until right now. So I'm coming into this thinking that he's got a 2-fight deal with Dmitry Bivol, right? So because Bivol is a champ, so I'm thinking, okay, well, they got a rematch clause. So, you know, they got a 2-fight deal with Dmitry Bivol, and then he gonna go on to, you know, fight everybody else to become undisputed in a year's time at light heavyweight. Now, I didn't know Triple G was involved in this shit, right? I had no idea, right? So, with that being said, when I first heard this, and I thought Dmitry Bivol, I didn't like it. First off, right off the rip, I didn't like it with Bivol, because I'm like, man, I think personally that I think that Jermall Charlo is better than Bivol. And I felt like, why would you turn down $50 million, right? To fight Jermall Charlo, $50+ million, to fight Bivol for 40 million, right? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't like that shit because we want to see Jermall Charlo. But on the other hand, I said, okay, I don't like it, but I kind of understand it, right? He might just be looking at an opportunity to where he could do back-to-back undisputed, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, even though I don't like it, he got a point. I can understand if that's what he gonna do, because some people you ask, they think that Dmitry Bivol is a more dangerous fight than Jermall Charlo. So it just depends who you ask, right? Now, now that I'm hearing this Triple G shit, now you are going to, the plan is to fight Dmitry Bivol, right? And if you win, you wait on Triple G to fight Murata, or whatever order they fighting in, you know what I'm saying? Triple G, he fights Murata, and he has to beat Murata, which is not even a given. You know what I'm saying? That's not even a given. I think both of them are punching bags, so we just got to see which one has the worst defense. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them washed up to me. Triple G is washed up, and Murata ain't never been. You feel me? You got somebody that's washed up fighting that ain't never been, so we just got to see what turn out in that fight. But say everything turn out like they wanted to turn out. Triple G faces Murata and beats him, and then obviously everybody besides Coach is pretty much looking at Canelo Alvarez and Bivol, and they think that Canelo gonna beat Bivol, which is not an easy fight, but I think is I think it's a more safe fight than Jermall Charlo, personally, right? I don't think that highly of Bivol. Maybe a lot of people disagree. I ain't tripping. So when I heard this shit with Triple G, right now, when I read it, I fucking hate this shit. You don't have no explanation because you are able to. We know that they've been begging you to fight Triple G for the third time for years, right? But what does Canelo always say, y'all? He says, I do what I want. I've earned my position in boxing to do what I want. Right? That's what he says. Bivol, it is what it is. That's still a tough task, you know, however you want to see it, right? It just depends on who you ask, right? It's an opinion on who you ask. Triple G, I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me and who you ask. Why are you fighting Triple G? Because you could have fought Jermall Charlo, then you could have moved up and fought Bivol. Or you could have fought Bivol, and then you could have let the PBC know in writing, after Bivol, I'm coming back down and I'm going to fight Jermall Charlo. Because if you can do it with Triple G, if you're able to move up to 175 and fight Triple G, well, you sure can. I mean, not to 175. If you able to move up to 175 and fight Bivol and then move back down and fight Triple G, you certainly could have did the same thing with a Jermall Charlo in writing, right? So it makes no fucking sense. Triple G has never wanted to fight at 168 before. Why is he now past 40 years old? Oh, yeah, now I'll fight Canelo Alvarez at 168. That fight is ignorant. It makes no fucking sense. It's an easy ass fucking cherry pick to fight Triple G. Nobody want to see that shit. Nobody wants to. I don't even you. It's a whole bunch of Canelo fans that's gonna come out, and I'm a fan of Canelo. I've taken up for Canelo a lot, but I keep it 100, and I ain't taking up for him with this Triple G shit. If it is true, if it is true, and he ends up fighting Triple G, I might be like y'all. I might be tearing up shit because this shit it's a problem. Why are you fighting Triple G? You know what I'm saying? And you can't say, well, he making more money with Triple G because he's not.
A lie.
He ain't. He's not. So it don't make no goddamn sense at all. And I got a problem with that shit. I got a problem with it. Now it's making, if you got Triple G in this equation, now it's making it look like that you really ducking Jermall Charlo. Now, I've said plenty of times, Canelo will beat Jermall Charlo, and I don't think after, 4 or 5 rounds that fight is going to be too competitive, because I broke down my reasons why I think Canelo beats Jermall Charlo. Running away with it. I think he probably stopped Jermall Charlo. But it don't fucking matter what I think if for some reason you might not think that yourself. Right? Just like Gervonta Tank Davis. Some people think he can fucking run on top of water. He can move up to 147 and dominate that division, come back down and beat everybody at 135. Right? Some of y'all think that about Gervonta Tank Davis, and I'm just using him as an example, right? But it don't fucking matter what y'all think if he don't really think that himself by the way he moves. Now, with Canelo Alvarez, just because I think that he could beat Jermall Charlo easily doesn't mean that he thinks that. Well, if you fight Triple G next or in 2 fights instead of a Jermall Charlo or David Benavidez, maybe you don't think that. I have a problem with that, especially if they offering you $50 million. That's all I got to say. I'm going to pass it to Batman.
Man, look, man. It'd have been cool if they said...
Hold on, Batman. Hold on. Before you get to cooking, y'all hit my like button. Y'all get the likes up. Hit my like button. Right? Get the likes up. And I'm gonna say one more thing. And this is why I had a problem with everybody complaining and crying when they thought that Jermall Charlo and Canelo Alvarez was going to fight. And I'm talking about the Jermall Charlo's fans. That's why I had a problem with it, because now y'all was crying about him fighting Jermall. Oh, why he want to pick Jermall Charlo now? Well, he only picks people when he thinks that they're vulnerable. Why is he picking when y'all were saying that, right? Now it's fucked up because y'all was crying about it. Now y'all can't even talk about this situation because you was mad because he was fighting Jermall Charlo now. That's why I say y'all need to think about what you're saying before you say it. Now he's not fighting Jermall Charlo. And now you mad because he's not fighting Jermall Charlo. That's why I keep that shit straight down the middle. And I'm pissed off about this shit. But my bad. Hit the like button. If y'all have not hit my like button yet, it's simple. Hit the like button. I don't understand why you can't hit the like button. Why a lot of y'all have a problem with coming in my house and greeting yourself. You know? But Batman, go ahead.
Nah, like I was saying, man, I'd have respect him more if he was fighting Bivol, then turn around and fight Demetrius Andrade. But this shit is crazy, man. He still want to fight Triple G. I mean, I saw somebody in the comments say Andrade or Charlo ain't fighting Triple G. Triple G don't. Andrade already ran up on him. He don't want to fight. Don't want to fight him. Motherfucker, Triple G, Charlo just called Triple G out. He don't want to fight him. Look here, man. What's my Andre moving up to 168? I think he fighting Bivol because he don't want to fight Andre. Because Andre and David Benavidez is about to fight for that spot, and he don't want to fight neither one of them. I think he would have fought Charlo, but I think it's the backlash of him defending his titles, and he's gonna still be right there, and they gonna mandate him to fight one of them guys. That's why I think he's going up to fight Bivol. I like the Bivol fight. I like the Bivol, but that Triple G shit. Come on, man. This man moves like a sucker, man. That's all I gotta say. I've been saying it. His movement, the way he moves.
You on mute, man. You on mute, Batman.
Somebody called my phone. The way he moves, he like a sucker. But look here, man. Man, I hope Bivol knock his ass out, man, and fuck his whole groove up, man. That's what I do, man. I hope Bivol knock his ass out and knock him off his pedestal and fuck his whole groove up. That's all I gotta say, Keith.
Yeah, man. My man, who came? Coach, it's on you next. And y'all hit
Drew came in before me, bro.
Oh, Drew came in before you. Okay, Drew, it's on you.
How long is Charlo supposed to wait on this?
Right.
How long is he supposed to wait? Triple G, Murata, and then him? This morning, did you hear me say these motherfuckers need to just dump the damn belts and get it popping? Because there's no reason for Jermall to get frozen out. And y'all know I got beef with both the Charlos because of their outside behavior. Y'all know that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. People are always saying, what has Charlo done? Let me ask y'all a question. Caleb Smith, Sergey Kovalev, Daniel Jacobs, Rocky Fielding, Triple G2, Avni Yildirim. You can't tell me, you can't make an argument as, you can't use what has Charlo done as an argument as to why he can't get at Canelo when the man fought Avni Yildirim. He requested Avni Yildirim when he could have requested Charlo back then. What makes more financial sense since y'all in his pockets? What makes more sense, Yildirim or Charlo? Let's twist the question to the Canelo fans. Don't y'all want to see Canelo beat the shit out of Jermall Charlo? I'm sorry. Don't y'all want to see that? Make the fight. Don't y'all want to see him beat the shit out of Andre so we would shut the fuck up about it? Make the fight. You going up to fight Bivol? Question, what has Bivol done? Bivol or Charlo? I don't care if he's at 175. Means nothing. He fought a wounded animal in Kovalev. Y'all saw that. This franchise shit is Suleiman and Canelo's fault. Y'all could have been got rid of Charlo. He's still here because of how Canelo's moving. This is y'all fault. Y'all enabling this bullshit. I got shit to do. Yo, I'm out, Keon. Much love, y'all.
All right, Drew, Big Drew. And make sure that y'all go sub to Drew Titan LLC. Coach.
What's up, bro?
What it do?
Hey, man, I don't care nothing about the Triple G fight, but I'm going to put my money on Dmitry Bivol, and this shit ain't gonna matter. Canelo could go do whatever. Have Bivol beat his ass. Y'all. I know y'all think Canelo gonna beat Bivol and all.
Hold on, my bad. Real quick, Coach. I forgot to read this super chat. Let me get to my man Zenith 360 super chat. He says most people thought Charlo versus Canelo was a fantasy fight. No one should be mad or surprised. And Canelo does choose people when they look vulnerable. Why do you think that he changing his mind about Triple G? You can't defend this shit.
Crazy. All easy work for Canelo. Charlo got nothing. Well, prove that. He been dodging it since 154. So that's a bunch of bullshit. So I don't know why all these Canelo fans are so adamant. Prove it. He keep fighting dudes that we don't want to see. So that's it. Yeah, I want to bet. Hell yeah, I want to bet. I got Dmitry Bivol in the fight. And I think he gonna school Canelo. That's what I think. Anybody, they saying that they ain't gonna have. I'm already going to Caesars and making a bet. He gonna
bet with you. You bet with me too, cause I got Canelo
against Bivol. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I got Bivol, and y'all gonna see that he gonna box his eyeballs out his head, and his IQ is way higher. Y'all gonna see that shit. But anyway, I don't care about that Canelo shit because we know what it is. He a fucking coward. It's all of this to it. He been a coward. He got all of these fucking Canelo. They just like Bud Crawford's nice, the Canelo Justice League. And these motherfuckers gonna sit here and, oh, Canelo, what gives him the right to fight Canelo? What you mean what gives him the right? He a fucking boxer. He a world champion. You done ran from him since 154. It's fucking stupid, the shit that people say. Because they don't know shit. The shit is ridiculous. And I can't understand it. People sit here and they say all of this bullshit. Well, we can go back to other fighters that didn't deserve his fucking to fight Canelo, since Canelo is God to you dumb motherfuckers. Y'all some stupid people. Y'all don't want to see y'all fighter fight the best. That's all it is to it. Y'all Canelo fans, y'all not fight fans. That's all it is. I got Bivol, and I don't care about Triple G because once he get the Triple G, he be done lost. So fuck that fight with Triple G. That nobody want to see that. I ain't paying to see that shit. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to, but I'm not paying to see that bullshit because that motherfucker don't want to even unify in his own goddamn. He don't want to unify with none of the brothers at fucking 160. So fuck that pussy ass dude. And I don't want to see it. And he now he fucking old as the fuck. So fuck that dude. You understand? That's good, Alex Sanchez. I'm glad you got that
motherfucker. Let me read Alex Sanchez in that super chat. He say, I got money on Canelo, coach.
Okay. You act like I'm fucking scared. Dmitry Bivol is gonna school him, and y'all gonna understand boxing then. And bring your ass back on the fucking channel, and I'm gonna ridicule the fuck out you for not knowing shit about boxing. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do because you motherfuckers don't know shit. All y'all know is I like Canelo. Ooh, he's so sexy. Canelo red ass. Y'all saw you motherfuckers are. Y'all some fanboys, and it's stupid. Y'all motherfuckers sad, bro. I don't hate that shit. Motherfuckers don't want their fighter to fight the best. I want Jermall Charlo to fight Demetrius Andre. I want David Benavidez to fight Charlo, Canelo, all of them, because I want to see if that motherfucker good as I think he is. But that ain't how fucking how fans go. That's not what they do. These motherfuckers, Canelo can do anything. Walk on water, fucking breathe fire like a dragon. They're just stupid. It's just stupid, bro. And they don't. I want my fighter, the fighters that I like. I want the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight. I like both fighters, but I want to know who the best because this shit been going on to talk. But these motherfuckers don't think like that. They don't fucking think like that. And I don't understand it myself. If y'all motherfucking Canelo fans want him to fight GGG, then you a bitch for Canelo. Straight up. Y'all fucking bitches for Canelo. If y'all satisfied with that, then y'all some fucking Canelo dick riders. Point blank, period.
Man, it's a bad look, bro. Like I said, it's bad. It's a bad look. You can't justify this, right? If you keeping it real, if you gonna keep it real, you gonna keep it 100, not just well, I'm a Canelo fan, so like I said, y'all, I get on here and I argue y'all down, right? With my beliefs and shit that's going on with Canelo. When I think that y'all, hating on Canelo because y'all don't like him, when I think that y'all, I get on here and I'll argue for him. But this some bullshit if this is real. Why, like I said, we could talk about Bivol or Charlo, you know what I'm saying? It's just all of a matter of opinion if you're talking about, okay, who should he fight, Bivol or Charlo? That's cool, whatever. I ain't tripping. I'd rather Jermall Charlo, but if he just said, okay, I'm going to 175 to fight Bivol, I'm going to relinquish my titles at 168 because I'm a campaign at 175 and I'm going to go for Undisputed. Cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can't really trip. But this some bullshit. Why are you fighting Triple G? Why are they saying that y'all about to agree to a deal to where you go up to 175, fight Bivol, and then come back down to 168 and defend all of your titles versus Triple G?
Who don't deserve a fight at 168.
40-year-old man that would never move up to 168, a man that's washed up, and the man that you've already beaten years ago. Why? When you can do what you want to do because you able to do anything you want to do, that's what you said.
And they know Canelo fans. They know Canelo fans is going to spend money on him regardless. It's the same shit with fucking Tank. They know that Tank fans is gonna spend the money to watch him fight bullshit fights. That's all it is to it. And if you fucking like that, then you're not a true boxing fan. You are a fucking Canelo dick rider. You got his meat mushed all down your fucking throat. That's the fuck y'all are.
I just can't, man. I can't feel this shit. It's no explanation that nobody in here could tell me, right? Whether you a Canelo fan, whether you not a Canelo fan, or whether you just a boxing fan, can't nobody give me an explanation for Canelo fight Triple G. Now,
they can't, Keith, because they love Canelos.
Right? Wait, hold on. Let's get this straight, right? Ain't nothing been signed, right? Ain't nothing been signed in blood yet. It ain't nothing been signed for this to happen yet, right? But if this shit gets signed, oh, I'm going in. So hopefully, right? We maybe, right? Because we know that Triple G, we know that the Zone, right, it's been asking for a Canelo and Triple G fight for a long time. They've been begging Canelo to fight Triple G for a long time, but Canelo can do what he wants to. So he has a choice, like he been doing, to tell them, fuck you, I'm not fighting him, right? He has that choice. So maybe, I'm hoping this is the case. Maybe it's Eddie Hearn, right? Because Eddie Hearn say a lot of shit. Eddie Hearn like to flip and twist what's really going on behind the scenes. Maybe it's Eddie Hearn trying to put this story out to make, right, to see, so they could gauge to see how interested people are in a third Triple G fight, right? To where he could go back and say, yeah, look, I'm telling you it's going to be a big fight and this is what we're going to pay you. Hopefully this shit don't happen. Because if this shit happens, this is some pure bullshit. And Canelo is everything that y'all saying that he is, and I'm talking about the people that don't like him because that's how he moving. But like I said, I hope this shit ain't true. Now, if even if he say I'm fighting Bivol, if I get past Bivol, I'm staying at 175, and I'm fighting the next champ and then the next champ, whatever, to unify at 175 and then become undisputed. I'm cool with that. We still didn't get a Jermall Charlo fight, but
we ain't getting no David Benavidez fight,
right? Fuck. It's cool. You still doing greatness, but you fighting Triple G. It's some fuck shit. That's some pure playing out fuck shit, right? And can't nobody give me a good explanation for him fighting Triple G in a third fight. Right?
Somebody
can't
say
nobody
that.
Give me a man that's moving up from 160 to 168 for the first time in his whole career at 41 years old, right? At 40 or 41 years old, right? Past 40 years old, moving up to a new weight division that he ain't never went to, right? A bigger weight division at this age. And y'all talking about a trilogy. Nobody want to see that shit. And if anybody can give me a good explanation, I cash app you $20 right now. I cash app you. Anybody that give me a good explanation for this shit, I cash app $20 right now. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody give me no good explanation for this bullshit. Now, I'm going to read some of y'all comments. Now, let me get down some of the comments, Batman and Coach. Let's see what they talking about. Cause I see y'all reading the comments, but I need to read the comments to see what we talking about. First, let me get,
Get the fuck out. Devin want to fight fucking everybody, and I want Devin to fight everybody.
Let me get to these. Let me read these comments, Coach, and I'm gonna get through the super chats, and then I'll let y'all cook on this. Zenith 360 in that super chat again. He says, remember people was mad and said PBC was trying to force Canelo in a multi-fight deal. But now that the zone offered Canelo a multi-fight deal, there's no problem. What's the difference? And you absolutely 100% right, Zenith 360. And salute to my dude, always coming through, showing love. Now, I'm going to get through some of y'all comments. I know a lot of people been had a lot to say. Hold on. So let me see. Hey, Sheeta say, where the bitch stepper at? Talk about where Money Brown at. He ain't, money gonna have a field day with all this shit. Money gonna, hey, my brother Money gonna flip the narrative. He fight Triple G because people said that the second fight he lost to Triple G. So, yeah, he should be fighting Triple G. A lot of people still said that he lost to Triple G, so he wants to prove that he can dominate Triple G. That's what y'all wanted, right? Money.
Let Triple G fight. Let Triple G fight David Benavidez. Then the fucking winner get fucking Canelo. That's what the fuck. Do that. Hey, then I have some respect. This motherfucker ain't never fought at 168. Man, fuck that.
Salute to Money Brown, man. Money Brown gonna have the Canelo die hard goddamn fanatic going wild about this shit.
That motherfucker gonna have sombrero on his town.
It's gonna be war. It's gonna be he's gonna be war on Money Brown TV later on. Christina says, y'all talking about being a boxing fan, but is mad at Canelo. Sure, bro. Okay, I mean,
mad because we want to see him fight the best.
Okay, that made a little bit of sense. Not exactly. It didn't even make a little bit of sense, but okay. Bakersfield Times says, man, how many times you gonna change your goddamn name? He says 85 million explanation. Not when you was gonna make 50+ million with one fight. You were gonna make 50+ million with one fight with Jermall Charlo, and then you could have went back. It made the other money still that you making, right? With the zone. So yeah, your explanation, you can X that shit out, dust yourself off, and try again and come with something better.
Who has Charlo fought?
Let me see.
I'll wait.
Swat TX says Coach gonna whoop some ass, but facts. Fuck GGG. Where he been? DW says Canelo take a fight is because he know his opponent already signing up to take a L. Man. Snacks B says Canelo always do this BS. Broderick Hunter says, Coach, I just nicknamed you the truth. Dundata says, you act like you don't know the business. The Zone been wanting Canelo versus Triple G fight for the years. But I already debunked that shit, Dundata. I already just told you Canelo says that he does what he wants to do, not what the Zone wants him to do. Come dust yourself off and try again. Mr. Steal Your Chin says, y'all love throwing Tank in the conversation. Coach the same way about Devin Haney. Hold on. He said, answer say the media / ESPN don't give credit to Canelo for beating Triple G. That is the only reason. BS fight though. Ain't no reason. If you know boxing and if you know boxing, you know that Canelo beat Triple G clearly that second time. And you know that now Triple G is old and washed up. The motherfucking funky old and washed up. Zenith 360 says, I already read that. I read that. Bull says sources is a red flag for me, especially when it's Coppinger. I hope so. And this could just be, like I said, Eddie Hearn trying to put news out there to try to basically, entice Canelo Alvarez to sign, the contract that they want him to sign over there on DAZN. It could be that. We know every time Canelo Alvarez has a fight with somebody, it's always a lot of bullshit news coming out. It's always a lot of shit. And then it might be reports, he signed to fight somebody. And then at the last minute, that shit off the table. And then he finally turn around and fight Jermall Charlo. We don't know. They do this shit a lot with Canelo. So I'm hoping it's one of them situations. But if it is, I'm going to fuck in. DW says boxing the only sport where you can pick your opponents and not fight the best. Thomas says Canelo owns real estate in y'all head. All right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He owned, he owned his meat in the palm of your hand. Ricky Williams, yeah, I got you, Ricky. Mike 1 says it wasn't a 50 mil for Charlo, it was 42. Oh, it was 50. How you got different news than everybody else? That's all I want to know. Send me the link. Send me the link where you getting your news from. Like I said, I'm just saying, send me the link if that's the case. Jay Grant says he bet not be fighting a 40-year-old man. Right. So Bakersfield says next Canelo should fight a lion, then a bear, then 3 wolves, then he says then God, right? If you want to see him fight a 40-plus-year-old Triple G at 168 pounds, right? Having an old-ass man move up, well, you might not need to be watching boxing no fucking more at all. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got to fight a lion or tiger up.
Quit fight David Canelo Alvarez. Y'all see me give everybody the same type of energy, right? I give everybody, whether I like you or I don't, I give everybody the same type of energy. Quit mushing Canelo Alvarez when you know he doing fuck ass shit. If this is the case, like I said, ain't nothing in paper yet. Ain't nothing in paper yet. But if this is true, keep the same energy that you're going to do with any other fighter, right?
Hey, Keon, whoever said that, I don't know who it was, but you got saliva all on your chin from gagging on Canelo meat. Fucking jive ass. Stupid shit.
Like, this shit just crazy. I don't give a fuck if that's your favorite fighter, right? If he doing some fuck shit, say that he's doing some fuck shit, and then we could go on from there, right? But don't fucking have an energy for one fighter, but you ain't got the same energy for the next fighter, right? Don't do that bullshit. That's all I'm saying. But see, some of y'all can't get out of your fucking head, oh, well, it's my favorite fighter. He can do no fucking wrong. My man in the super chat, my man Juan Garza says, and I appreciate you in that super chat, man, showing support to the channel. He says, didn't they say Canelo only wanted Charlo because he looked bad in his last fight? Now he's ducking. Charlo is okay, but struggles against lower opposition. Seriously, why do you think Canelo would give him trouble? Now, Juan Garza, I said the same thing you said. I said to all of the motherfuckers that were screaming and complaining when they thought that one of their favorite fighters, Jermall Charlo and Canelo, was going to fight now. The people that was complaining about it, saying, oh, he's just picking Charlo because Charlo looked vulnerable in his last fight. He trying to cherry pick Charlo. Them motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up, right? For everybody that was saying that, they need to shut the fuck up, right? And they can't speak on this shit like me and Coach is speaking on it, right? Because you can't have it both ways. You dig? Those people, and y'all know who y'all are, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all can't say nothing about this because you can't have it both ways. You can't cry when he do and then cry when he don't. You see, because that don't make sense. But me, I wasn't one of them people. I said, hey, I like him fighting Jermall Charlo. I think that he's going to beat Jermall Charlo, but I like that fight. You know, it ain't no, I said Jermall Charlo is 31 in his prime. And it ain't no, oh, he's picking Jermall Charlo because he's vulnerable. Nah. Jermall Charlo should be in his prime right now. So I like that fight. That's what I said. But the ones who was crying about the shit, you can't come back and cry about it now that he's not fighting him. That's for y'all. Let me see. Zenner360 says, and salute to Zenner360 back in that super chat. He says, Canelo fans were excited about Charlo last month. Now they acting like they wanted Triple G and Bivol. Before they pretended like they wanted Makabu fight. You got to pass an acting class. He said you got to pass an acting class to be a Canelo fan. And that's another thing. To the Canelo fans that was excited about Canelo fighting Jermall Charlo, right? You cannot come back now and act like you're excited about Canelo fighting Triple G. I feel the same way about y'all. Shut the fuck up and don't even talk about the situation, right? Because you can't, because if you was excited for him to fight Jermall and y'all was, you know, yeah, he finally get to shut everybody up and knock out Jermall Charlo, right? You can't act like that you excited about him fighting Triple G now. Because see, me, like I said, now I'm going to use myself as an example. I was excited about him fighting Jermall Charlo. And I'm pissed off and I'm disgusted if he's going to fight Triple G. You can't get it both ways. Stop pretending and acting just like my man Zenny360 just said. So Ed Perez says, he said, what's important is he's fighting Bivol next, and Golovkin has to win his next fight or he doesn't get a Canelo payday. What is important is that why would he even have Triple G in the conversation? Triple G shouldn't be a part of the conversation, period. They shouldn't be signing nothing that has the name Gennady Golovkin on it. That's what's important.
Yes, Dundada, that motherfucker's washed. He washed up.
Michael Rodriguez says, we all know that black people hate Canelo, right? Let me tell you this, Michael Rodriguez. I don't know if something wrong with your eyes. I don't know if you can't see. Well, I'm black, right? I'm black. I don't hate Canelo. So if you feel some type of issue about black people, right, you might not need to be on this channel. You dig what I'm saying? You don't need to be on this channel because 9 times out of 10, you ain't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you just in here saying some silly ass shit, right? So if black people, right, if you saying that black people hate Canelo, well, I could say that Mexicans hate Floyd Mayweather. So what's the goddamn difference? But like I said, I'm gonna speak for myself because you own everything boxing and sport. You own everything boxing. This channel called Everything Boxing, right? And you ain't never heard hate come out of my mouth towards Canelo with Everything Boxing. You've heard facts and keeping it straight down the middle. So that's just what it is. Let me see what else. Let me see. My man Xena360 off in the super chat again. He says Triple G looked worse than Charlo. He gets the fight. He looked way worse than Charlo. So we not gonna come in here starting that race shit because this ain't got nothing to do with fucking race. This got something to do with Canelo Alvarez pulling some fuck shit, right? We got this got everything to do with Canelo Alvarez, if this is true, pulling some fuck shit. And motherfuckers just be capping, right? Right? Your mama like your mama like Mayate dick. And your sister too, bitch. Get your weak ass up out of here. Go ahead, coach.
Boy, these
Go
people.
ahead,
Hey, that's fine. Y'all stupid motherfuckers who say we racist and all this shit because we want to see the best fight the best. You on Keon fucking channel right now. He getting views from your dumb ass. You are dumb as fuck. He getting views from your dumb ass. It don't make no sense. No, we tired of Canelo picking fucking fighters that he know he gonna beat. Now, like I said, the Bivol fight, I have no problem with that. But him talking about going and fighting fucking Triple G again, when Triple G won't even fight and unify in his own division, that shit is bullshit. He don't want to fight Dudu. He don't want to fight Charlo. So fuck him. We don't want to see it. And I hope they lose fucking money. That's what I hope. So they can say whatever they want. We racist. Motherfucker, I like his skills. I think he fucking cherry picks. That's all it is to it. I like his skills, but prove to me you the best. I like the Bivol fight. And you talking about it. Dundada, you always coming here fucking trolling, bro. Saying stupid shit. Great fight is straight business. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit, bro. That's not no shit I want to see. I don't want to see that shit. I'm not paying to see him fight Triple G again. Triple G has done nothing since that fight. Nothing. He went the IBF route. He got the IBF belt, I think. He went the IBF route after that. Instead of fighting Jermall Charlo for the WBC, the bitch got scared and went the IBF route. So fuck that dude. I don't care nothing about him and don't want to see it. So they both cherry pickers. It's two cherries picking each other. That's it. As far as I'm concerned, to get money. And you dumb motherfuckers is gonna pay for some shit that you don't want to see. And that shit that's your fault. You gonna make your pockets lighter for a motherfucker who ain't gonna give you a quarter, but give you a shit product. Then you're retarded. Because I'm not paying for shit products. Period. So that's it. Y'all dumb. That to me, y'all dumb. That's it.
Yeah, go ahead, cook, Ricky.
Hey, bro, I need my $20, bro.
Huh?
I need my $20.
What's that?
Because you said you need a good reason of why this fight is happening. I got the reason, bro.
It ain't no fucking reason.
You want payday? I know that.
The motherfucker a bag chaser, bro. Canelo's a fucking bag chaser.
Bro.
The thing y'all accuse everybody else of doing, that's what the fuck Canelo is, bro.
Can I rebuttal that?
Yeah.
Can I rebuttal that real quick, Ricky? Well, if you're a bag chaser, right? You would have went and took that 50 million plus that the PBC was gonna pay you for one fight. And like I said, then you could have went and still got the 40-something million for fighting Bivol. That fight wasn't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah. But
so
No doubt. And again, these are great points. They all come around the block to the same shit. He's a fucking bag chaser, bro. He don't want to fight. No, he want to take the least amount of risk as possible, bro. And this is y'all fucking king, bro. This is dude y'all got ahead of boxing to everybody. Y'all got him ahead of Terrence Crawford. Y'all got him ahead of fucking Errol Spence. You name him, you bought him. He's fucking get the fuck out of here, bro. Like this motherfucker, and it ain't even a fact. It ain't even a fact that you fighting Bivol. That's cool. That's whatever, bro. But why you always got to use a black fighter to boost your shit up and get a buzz before your fight start and then switch the fucking cards like 2-card money on your ass? Every goddamn time, bro. He do this shit to people. He do this shit to the boxing community every goddamn time. And then everybody want to act surprised like this ain't his fucking MO. When his same and it's not just him, bro. It's not just him. His whole fucking camp is in on it. Fucking Reynoso. Oh, yes, we think Charlo is the best fight. He's the best fight. I think he's right. It's the right time for fucking Canelo to fight Charlo. Right? And then y'all keep giving this motherfucker a pass. Right? Y'all talking about the PBC got money issues. Name a fucking promotional company right now, a boxing network that ain't having money issues. Name a fight your stupid ass paid for that was a decent fight that was free last year. Right? But because it's a black man, because it's a black company, right? Oh, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They the one with the problems and shit and all this bullshit. When every single fucking promotional company and network is having budget issues with fucking boxing. That's why everything's on ESPN Plus, nigga. That's why everything's on DAZN. That's why everything's on pay-per-view. Right? But because it's Canelo, right? And it's DAZN, and oh, he ain't fighting. Y'all so fucking stupid. Oh, Charlo ain't did nothing. What the fuck did Yildirim do besides get beat up on a regular basis in the gym by Canelo? What did Billy Joe Sanders do? What? This is no different than anything else. If Charlo's such a non-factor, bro, why don't you take 50 million to whoop his ass? Oh, but that don't matter to y'all, right? Oh, that was different. Right? That's different because it's Canelo.
Right. Let me get to that. Let me get to the super chat real quick, Ricky. Ed Perez says, I love boxing and the Bivol fight is going to be great. DAZN wants Canelo to retire Golovkin so they can terminate his contract. But let's go back to what I said. Canelo says that he does what he wants to do, not what DAZN want him to do. So that's not an excuse for a Triple G fight. If he is a free agent and he has the full ability to do whatever he wants to do. He said it. I'm not saying it for him. He says, I do whatever I want to do. Right? My man Zenith 360 back in that super chat again. He says, what happened to Makabu love? He said, what happened to the Makabu love? No respect. Right. That's why.
Warrior ass, man, y'all some lame. Y'all some lame, bro.
When it's some fuck shit, just because it's your favorite fighter, whoever it is, whether it's Canelo or whoever your favorite fighter again. That's why I tell people all the time, Ricky, stop fucking pretending and just keep it real.
Just say it, bro.
Just keep it real and stop pretending. Because like my man Zenith is saying, if this was the case, if y'all is trying to make excuses for him fighting Triple G now and you like that fight and everything, right? You actually be mad, right, that he's fighting Triple G. If you was acting like you was happy for the Makabu fight, y'all was making excuses for the Makabu fight. Wouldn't y'all be mad that he ain't fighting Makabu no more? Like they just, they all over the place.
Yeah, man. It's like just say like Canelo. Look, and this is what I said on my short live, bro. Floyd Mayweather. You always want to say he learned from Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather told y'all what it was about. He told y'all, I'm no longer pretty boy. I'm Money Mayweather. I'm getting the biggest paydays. I'm getting the biggest checks, right? But y'all keep campaigning for Canelo like he trying to be great. That motherfucker ain't trying to be great. He trying to make his bank account great. Just say that shit. Just say that. But stop riding his fucking taint and shit. The area been behind his sack saying he trying to be different. He ain't trying to be different. He trying to get a fucking bag, bro. Yildirim wasn't mandatory when he could have ducked him because he was the fucking French fry champion. He didn't have to fight Yildirim. He wanted to fight Yildirim.
Hold on, Ricky. So we got a faggot in here, right? A pure faggot. This motherfucker called himself Big Chocolate. What type of motherfucker call himself Big Chocolate, right? Then he say he in here, right? He said that we a bunch of bitches crying. Well, first of all, why would you name yourself Big Chocolate? Second of all, if we some bitches crying, why are you sitting up in here watching bitches crying?
Get the fuck out.
What the fuck do that make you look like? Go ahead, Ricky.
Get the fuck out. Just like Canelo, bro. If you don't want to be the best, get the fuck out. And I say that about any fighter, bro. He ain't just cheating us out of good fights, stupid. He cheating y'all out of good fights too. Right? But that's different.
Oh, that was different.
Because y'all some nut-licking, booty-sucking ass pussies, bro. Y'all take whatever that motherfucker give you just because you like him. And that's the real of it, bro. Stop riding coattails of other fighters who trying to get the fucking fight, bro, and just say, hey, bro, look, bro, I'm going after this bag, bro, GGG, bro. Who gonna be mad at that? Who gonna be mad at that?
And another thing I said, right? I left all that shit in the past, right? I said, let's stop talking about what he didn't do in the past and let's judge him for what he does moving forward, right? Well, if you fight Triple G, your path is looking a lot like the shit that people was complaining about in the past.
No, Isaac, you take the easy money so you can keep fighting, stupid. What's the business of boxing? Answer that question, smart guy. What's the business of boxing? Stay in your ass in the business of boxing. That 50 million is more like 10, bro, if you getting your ass spanked. That 50 million more like 5 when you can't get no more. You know what I'm saying? Just what I said. When you can't get no more of them.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
That 50 million like 5. That's your last big trip, homie. The fuck out of here, bro.
Let me read this super chat. Ed Perez back in that super chat. He says, I don't need to see Canelo beat up Golovkin, but DAZN pays the bills, and I'm happy about Bivol. He said, I'm happy about the Bivol fight over anybody. I don't have a problem with the Bivol fight. Like I said, personally, I prefer, right, him to fight Jermall Charlo over Bivol. Right? It's a lot of history there between them. A lot of people say that he's ducking, and me personally, I think that Jermall Charlo is a more competitive fight than Bivol. I don't have a problem if anybody disagree. My problem is Triple G. That's my problem. He says Canelo would get Charlo probably in December. No, he's not gonna fight Charlo if he's doing this, because if he go up, he not gonna go to 175. Come down to 168. And then I don't think he's gonna campaign at 168 twice.
It's
He's
not
done. He's gonna be done,
happen, bro. Yeah,
not gonna happen. But like I said, that's my fucking problem. That's my problem. You know what I'm saying? But see, these meat mushing ass fucking fanatic ass fans, they don't give a fuck if Canelo fights your next door neighbor, Ricky.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They don't care who he fights. They don't care. They're gonna make an excuse why he's doing it.
Right. As long as he get the W, bro. Oh, he made Undisputed in a year. And this how y'all be fucking up, because y'all keep talking, bro. He made Undisputed in a year, and y'all knew every fight that was gonna happen to make it happen before it happened. Did you not? You know why? Because just like what Keon said, fucking Canelo chooses who he wants to fight. So if he really wanted to smoke with Charlo, he would get to smoke with Charlo. If he really wanted to smoke with David Benavidez, guess what? He would get to smoke with David Benavidez. If he really wanted to fight with Boo Boo Andre, guess what? He'd get to smoke with Andre. Shut the fuck up. If you're not going to talk real boxing, nigga, shut the fuck up. Because y'all not fans of the sport. Y'all don't want to see the best fight the best, bitch. Y'all probably stream every fight you ever saw. But y'all keep giving this dude passes for fighting nobodies, or better yet, the people that had a name way past their fucking expiration date. Get the fuck out of here.
So let me read this comment that caught my eye. Luis Sanchez says I want to say something about this, right? He says keep the same energy with Benavidez, Charlo, and Andrade, right? Now, y'all heard me. First of all, I can't keep no same energy with Benavidez because the last time I checked, Benavidez has always wanted to smoke with everybody and tried to get anybody to fight him. I can't keep the same energy with Andrade, right? Because Andrade, he's wanted to fight with everybody in his weight division. Whatever weight division he's been in, he's always wanted to fight with everybody. Benavidez and Andrade, I can't shit on them because they want all of the smoke. It is not their fault that these fighters don't want to fight them, right? Now, Charlo, if you're coming in my room, on my channel, right, in my chat, telling me to keep the same energy about Jermall Charlo, you might need to go back and scroll down my motherfucking my YouTube, and you'll see you know what I'm saying? I didn't give Charlo the fucking 10th degree.
Facts.
Plenty of shows.
Facts.
I didn't talk about Charlo and let him have it. Plenty of shows. So don't come in here telling me what type of energy I need to keep. Maybe you need to do your research and watch better. Let me get to this other super chat, and I'll let you go ahead and continue what you had to say. Hold on. My man, what you said, TV says Canelo dodging Andrade and Charlo like the plague. Their skills is an issue for Canelo at 175. He said 175 champions are more tailor-made. Isn't 137 years old. Yeah, better be. I think he like 36, 37, but it's still a dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? Seattle Boxing Talk says clown talk is getting removed. Yeah, if they in here and they just meat mushing Canelo, right, and they got opinion, don't block them. But if they in here on some old Mayate shit and some disrespectful shit, get them up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get them up out of here.
It's like I said, man. Y'all hold certain fighters to certain standards because y'all like them, man. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Y'all, like I said, y'all fans of fighters. You ain't a fan of the game, bro.
Right. That's all. And see, when I come on here, right, and maybe I might have a debate with you, Ricky. I might have a debate with Coach. I might have a debate with Batman, right? But I'm defending certain things with Canelo, right? And then when I come and I talk talk the real and get on fucking Canelo's helmet about pussy shit that he doing, I'm speaking both times. I'm speaking from a boxer's perspective. I'm not speaking of a fucking fanatic and fan. I'm speaking of a boxing, somebody that loves boxing, right? Somebody that wants to see the best fight the best. Somebody that understands, okay, well, if he move up and he fight a bitter beef instead of Jermall Charlo, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I speak from both perspectives. Ain't nobody that should be trying to defend this fuck ass shit with Triple G. Nobody. If you're trying to defend this shit with Triple G, you are not a boxing fan. You are a Canelo Alvarez fanatic. And you need to understand the difference, right? A boxing fan, a boxing fan, whether Canelo is your favorite fighter or not, even if he's your favorite fighter, you're going to say, yeah, he my favorite fighter, but this is some bullshit. I don't want to see that. Canelo, I can't defend Canelo fighting Triple G. That's a boxing fan. A dick ride meat musher, right? They're going to defend anything that has to do with their favorite fighter, right? Because we see people do it with Terrence Crawford all the time. We see people do it with whoever your favorite fighter. And I'm not just going to use Terrence Crawford. I'm just saying we see people do it with their favorite fighters. Those are not boxing fans. Those are fans of fighters. I say that shit all the time. It is a difference between a boxing fan and a fan of fighter, a fighter fan, right? This man could do no fucking wrong because he's my favorite fighter. Well, I don't have a fighter that I'm that attached to where he can do no wrong. Y'all need to learn the difference and stop coming in here like y'all just fucking boxing fans because you're not. Juan Garza, my man, back in that super chat again. He says Yildirim was a mandatory for Benavidez, but he couldn't put the tacos down. Nobody had a problem until Canelo fought him. They all fight. Nobody's hoping to get a Canelo fight. Now, what you saying? I don't have a problem with what you saying, Juan Garza, right? Right? I don't have a problem with what you saying. We've talked about that Yildirim shit, and I gave my take on the Yildirim shit, right? Plenty of times. That shit is in the past. But whatever that may be, I don't know if you put, if you respond to some shit that people were saying in the chat, right? I'm talking about today. Today is February the 9th, 2022. What I like to tell people all the time is I like to move forward, right? And moving forward, if you are fighting Triple G for a third time, it is no explanation for that, period. It ain't no explanation for that at all. So I'm telling people, if you're a real boxing fan, you should feel some type of way, right, about Canelo fighting Triple G for a third time, if it is gonna happen. If this shit is done, if this contract gets signed, you should feel some motherfucking type of way about this. Period. Let me read this real quick. Seattle Boxing Talk says, these new niggas saying shit we all know and clearly don't watch the channel. All fighters and promoters get called out for that BS. Regardless of race, it makes y'all look goofy assuming shit. Thank you, Seattle Boxing Talk. Because when I defend Canelo, right? When I defend him with certain shit, you know what I get? I get all the Canelo fans, facts. Yeah, we love you. We facts, right? But when I talk about the fuck shit that he do, it's, oh, you're a Canelo hater. You're a Canelo hater. Oh, you hate Canelo. And it go both ways. When I defend Canelo, the motherfuckers that don't like him, they come in and they say, oh, you a fucking Canelo fanatic. I ain't never been near one of them. My duty is to come on here and keep it real and keep it straight down the middle because I'm a boxing fan. I'm not finna dick ride or meat mush none of these fighters. Because at the end of the day, Ricky, I ain't never got a paycheck for near one of these motherfuckers.
Facts. Agree. It's like I said, man, people just don't want to keep it a being, bro. Like Dada just said in the chat. So why do we want to see Ugas suspense fight a 42-year Pacquiao to pass on the belt to get the strap season, bro? Right? But the thing is this, it's playing out the way it's supposed to play out. Fucking GGG been babysitting that belt for we don't know how long, bro. Right? He been babysitting that belt for how long, bro? How is it that he able to sit over there and not fight a boo-boo Andre? Right? Y'all sitting up there talking about what the PBC won't allow when fucking DAZN don't even allow their fighters that's in-house to fight. Sir?
Let me hear what I said. Let me answer this real quick. So Mike Sosito says, so you don't watch fights rooting for someone. First of all, right? Okay. everybody has fighters that they favorite. You know what I'm saying? That's
you don't listen.
If I say that's Wilder or that's Errol Spence or at one point in time Mikey Garcia, right? That's my favorite. Those are some of my favorite fighters, right? But if Errol Spence come and tell me, you know what? I just fought Ugas instead of fighting Terrence Crawford. You know what? I think I'm gonna go and fight Kell Brook again. I'm gonna have a motherfucking problem with that. And I'm gonna be on here with the same energy for Errol Spence, fan of him or not, that I'm giving you with Canelo Alvarez. Y'all need to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all need to learn that. Go ahead, Ricky. My bad.
Yeah. Like you said, and this what I don't understand why y'all keep saying he get to move the way he want to. So if he gets to move the way he want to and he doing this shit, what does that say about him? He's supposed to be the best of the best, the creme de la creme. Right? So if he keep moving like this, what is that telling y'all? Think for a second. Get a fighter. I don't care what y'all say. PBC, at least they give their fighters in-house an opportunity, bro. Where was Demetrius Andre opportunity against Triple G? Where was Demetrius Andre opportunity against Canelo when they was in-house? Anyone. And Canelo can move the way he wanted to move. So if he wanted to fight, I want that fighter. I want that fighter. There's no questions. The money's going to be provided.
My man Zenith 360 says Manny didn't look trash like Triple G did. Stupid comparison. He says, and funny when Ugas beat Manny after 2 great wins, people trash Spence for unifying with him, but defending Triple G, Makabu, and Miss Buttersworth. Right. Because you know what? Because when you're not keeping it real, right? When you don't give the same energy to everybody, whether you like them or not, you're gonna be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're not telling the truth, right? If you're not telling the truth and they keep drilling you about the same shit over and over, the story's gonna change. You feel me? The story's gonna change. And I want to respond to my man Juan Garza. He says, I don't care to see Canelo fight Triple G either, but I figured it would happen sometime. That's why DAZN signed him. Well, like I said, Juan, my thing is I would understand if Canelo Alvarez was a free agent. I mean, wasn't a free agent, right? Or he had some type of deal with DAZN to where he can't really move how he wants to move. Right? My thing is I take a man for what he says. And once again, for the last time, that man says, I do what I want to do. I do whatever I want to do. If I want to go to PBC and fight on PBC, I'll go to PBC and fight on PBC. If I want to fight on DAZN, I'll go on DAZN and fight on DAZN. If I want to go to Top Rank and fight on Top Rank, if they're going to pay me, I'll go to Top Rank and fight on Top Rank. I move how I want to move, and I do what I want to do. So, with that being said, Juan Garza, right, we can't say that it's because DAZN wanted it. Because even if DAZN wants it, you do what you want to do, and you're not obligated to grant DAZN shit. You're not obligated to that. You could have told DAZN, and you have a big enough name, like you said, to do what you want to do. So you could have told DAZN, look, I'm fighting Jermall Charlo, and then I'll come back, and I'm going to sign another 1-fight deal after I get past Jermall Charlo to fight Dmitry Bivol in our campaign, right? Because we all know that at 175, all the fighters is at the zone. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to hop back and forth with PBC, right? So you tell them, I'm going to fight Jermall Charlo on PBC, and I'll be back. It's nothing they can do but wait for him to come back to the zone, right? He's their biggest money maker. He can do what the fuck he want to do. So that is not, that's not an excuse we can use for him. It's just not. But y'all hit my like button, hit the like button, and if you haven't subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? It's great shows over here every day. Sub to the channel if you haven't subbed to the channel, and then subscribe to Ricky Williams Boxing and let them know what you're doing for everybody in regards to the Errol Spence fight. Once again, Ricky Williams.
Sure.
So if they don't know, and they need to sub to you for more than that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Key. I appreciate you always giving me an invite, bro. I appreciate it, man. Over my channel, bro. Right now, I'm giving away one lucky active subscriber. That's the key word, active subscriber, right? A ticket to the Errol Spence versus your Danish you guys fight in AT&T Stadium. No, I'm not paying for your flight, goddammit. I ain't paying for your hotel, but I will give you a ticket to the fight. All you got to do is make sure you get there, right? I will be giving that away within the next 2 weeks because I know people got to plan their trip. So I will be giving away one ticket to the Errol Spence versus Ugas fight on April 16th in Dallas, Texas.
Right. And Oscar Reyes says, and so this is, I can't read all the chat, that's why people super chat if you really want me to catch it, but I'm catching some of it, right? And I did catch this one, and this is an example of somebody that's obviously a fan of Canelo Alvarez, right? But he's also a fan of boxing. He says, I'm going to keep it 100. I was excited for the Charlo fight, but Bivol is okay too. He says, but Triple G, I'm not paying for that fight. So this is an example of a real boxing fan, Ricky and Coach, because he's saying like, yeah, I'm a fan of Canelo. Basically, I was excited to see that. I can't really shit on the Bivol fight, but I don't want to see Triple G. That's all we saying. Be a true boxing fan, because if you're a true boxing fan, that is not a fight that anybody should want to see.
Exactly, Teddy.
But
hey, Keon.
Let me get to this. Let me get to one more super chat, and I'm gonna let you get in, Coach. What said TV says Andre Ward called it. He said Arthur Bitterbeef didn't look good in his last fight. Canelo might go after that fight. If that's not gonna happen in his next fight. But whenever that fight, if that fight do happen, I don't have a problem with that fight. I don't have a problem with that fight. But go ahead, go ahead, Coach.
I wanted to respond to your boy who you had in the super chat, Juan Garza, when he said that's why they signed Triple G. But if that's the case, he got another guy that signed with the Zone who also has a belt who he could unify with, and he constantly refused to fight him in Demetrius Andre. So why do you guys that's Canelo fans want to see somebody who's scared to fight and unify in his own division? That don't make no sense to me. Well, he's supposed to be fighting who next? Murata, right? So that's a unification belt. But you've been having Demetrius Andre over there forever and been trying to get a fight with you. But of course, they have the Chris Mannixes of the world wanting the Murata fight instead of the Triple G and Demetrius Andre, which Demetrius Andre called him out for. So it's not about what Triple G he don't fight at 168. He never fought at 168. He wouldn't go up to fight when he was a younger guy. He wouldn't go up to fight when Andre Ward was calling him out. He said, yeah, I'll fight Lil G. And he wouldn't move up. But now, so it's another payday, because that's all he's trying to get is a payday. Now he's going to go and fight Canelo at 168.
You want payday? I know that.
So I don't have respect for that either. You wouldn't go up and fight nobody at 168. You got two black guys who obviously they boogeymen in your division who you scared to fight. You don't want to unify with them, but you're gonna fight Marauder. And you got one that's on the zone, and you got one that's a PBC fight, but you won't make the one on the zone. So you're gonna freeze out everybody else, but you wanna go up and fight Canelo at 168. It don't make sense to me, other than he want fucking payday. That's it. But it's bad when Boo Boo just want payday, right? So you hypocritical motherfuckers. Y'all hypocrites. Y'all, why should he fight Boo Boo? Well, why should he fight Triple G? He done beat him already. He done fought him twice. And he never fought at 168. So this don't make no sense to me. But Canelo fanboys, they just like the Bud fanboys. Justice League of America, the Justice League of Canelo. That's it. They don't care about good fights. They don't give a shit. They just want their fighter to win at all costs, regardless if he fight Ricky, like you said, Ricky Williams' next door neighbor. They could care less, bro. They don't want to see no challenge. They don't want to see a motherfucker in a war. They don't want to see that. They want to see Canelo just beat up everybody. They could be soft touches. They don't care. They don't care. And that's sad, because I'm not gonna give a motherfucker my money. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give a motherfucker my money to see him beat up on fucking Joe the Trash Man. I don't want to see it. And that's what the fuck y'all, they appreciate that. I don't. I want to see my fight. From Roy Jones, I wanted him to fight the best. When your boy called him out, Chad Dawson, fuck it. I mean, when Chad Dawson called Andre Ward out, he went up there and he fought him.
Yep.
When Roy Jones was called out, he fought him. That's all it is to it. Because we wanted to see the best fight. And when your boy what's his name? Stop Roy Jones? Oh well, fuck. I don't care. I wanted to see the fights.
Antonio Tarver.
Yep.
We got my man, World Combat Sports. My man Scotty White Crawford is in the building. Scotty White Crawford, what's happening with it? If y'all don't know that's Terrence Crawford's my man World Combat, that's Terrence Crawford's that's his twin brother, Scotty White Crawford. If y'all don't, so make sure that if y'all want
that's the president of the Justice League.
Make sure that y'all go subscribe to Terrence Crawford's family, World Combat Sports. Make sure that y'all go subscribe to World Combat Sports. That's Terrence Crawford's that's his sibling right there. Subscribe to my man Scotty White Crawford, World Combat Sports. That's my dude. Let me see. And Ricky Williams, my man Ricky Williams, he dropped his link in the chat. So once again, if y'all want to have a chance to become an active member and get a free ticket to the Errol Spence fight versus Ugas, he's doing that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? An active member.
Man, and like one person, I just want to address this, man, because some of y'all motherfuckers make me sick, bro. One dude said some smart shit about a ticket. Who else gave you something free on YouTube, nigga? Who else giving you something just cause?
Motherfuckers is ignorant, bro.
Y'all some sorry excuse for men, bro. Y'all some sorry ass excuses for men, for real, bro. Go wash your vagina, nigga. Go wash your vagina. You have no idea what I do for people.
That shit, man, you gonna get you get ignorant people that I don't even know who said it and what comment it was. But if you saying anything about this man out of his own kindness giving away a ticket, right, to a fight that he don't have to do, some people that just you got to be fucking half retarded. Like I don't understand.
Y'all some sorry excuses for men, bro. Y'all some sorry ass excuses.
I don't understand. Like really, real talk. It just makes no fucking sense at all. But anyway, man. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. I'm getting a damn headache thinking about all this bullshit that go on in boxing. you know, all the bullshit that go on in boxing. I really hope that Triple G get his ass knocked out by Murata, so they take that whole plan off the table. Hey, Scotty, man, chill with all that shit, man. Cause like I said, man, like if anybody got a problem with this man giving away free ticket, you know, out of his own pocket, it don't matter if it don't matter if it costs $6 or fucking $6,000. Like, come on now, man. Is that what we doing today?
Hey, sorry, y'all sorry as fuck, bro.
Is that what we doing today? Come on now, like for real. But yeah, so y'all make sure that y'all go sub to Ricky Williams, because he cooking over there too. But yeah, man. This is hopefully, like I said, I hope that this Canelo shit, I hope that it's just news that ain't gonna happen. I hope that he go fight Charlo. Or if you're going to move up and fight Bivol, and then in your next fight Bitterbeef. You know what I'm saying? Unify. I don't have no problem with that. But Triple G, I got every problem in the world with. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. If y'all haven't already subbed to the channel, like this. If y'all ain't like this live stream yet, make sure that y'all hit the like button. And yeah, Ricky, let me get your last words before we get up out of here.
Hey, man. Hey, just like you said, man, I just hope the universe make it to where it's supposed to be, bro. Like GGG, and it's just me being honest with y'all. No matter what I say about Canelo, bro, GGG don't deserve a fight with Canelo. That's just the honest to God truth. People want to sit up there and say this fighter don't deserve a shot. If any fighter don't deserve another shot at Canelo, it's Gennady Golovkin, bro. If anybody don't deserve a fight with Canelo, this shit shouldn't even be brought up in conversation. This shouldn't even be brought up in conversation, bro. Like, he already beat the man twice. Whether, like I said, whether you think he won the first fight or not, in the books, it's an L, bro. A W is in an L is an L, bro. He got them sticks on him, bro. Right? What's the point of this, bro, except to get a payday and slide back over to the zone, man? It like I said, man. And I really don't appreciate how his camp continue to use so-called fighters that people say is ducking him or don't want to smoke with him to build up his next fight, bro. I'm sick of that shit, bro. No. And it's okay if you go after the bag, Canelo. That's cool. Then say that, bro. Stop with that legacy shit. I'm out to do it to be the first Mexican. No, you out to be the richest Mexican fighter in boxing. That's what it is. Say that shit. That's why Keith Thurman, that's why I have so much respect for Keith Thurman. Bro, when he said he wasn't going to fight Errol Spence, I'm not fighting the bull. Say it so we can move the fuck on, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just say it so we know where to deal with you at, bro, so we can deal with you. But he won't do that, though, because it ain't in him, man. But again, shout out to my boy Keon. Shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all so much for contributing.
Let them know what time you coming on, Ricky. They want to know what time your show starts every day.
Oh, I come on Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. I'll be on at 8 p.m. Central tonight. On Tuesday nights, I'm over there on Lapeef Let Talk. I'm part of the Lapeef Network. I do King Talk over there on Tuesday nights. And make sure y'all like the video with your boy Key. Make sure y'all subscribe, because y'all know what he doing. He over there talking that boxing again. It's your boy, man. We out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And once again, great show. You know, I appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that support the channel when they drop their hard-earned money in the super chat. I appreciate that. And y'all already know how I do. Like I said, there you go talking that boxing again. Same place, same time tomorrow. And let's get it. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate y'all. We gone.